Okay, so here we are inside Dow. This is the level where you get the little metal piece and little gas can, put this above the door, and then use the gas can to clip out, and then fly to the Ark with the little metal piece here. But I came up with a route where you don't have to go and get that, and if you don't need to go and get that, you can choose to go ahead and skip the gas can to use the clip. You can just use the little metal, or the wet floor sign if you want. But like getting out of bounds is completely the same. You can use either one of those tools. So after you get out of bounds there, get on top of the map here, which I'm just going to teleport to because I don't want to risk screwing up the clip in the video. And then we just go on as normal up until this point, but we just don't have that little metal piece. So we can't fly over this gap, so we have to go around to the right, which only takes a couple of seconds. Now we are here, just on the other side of the abyss gap, and we need to get on top of this section of the map, and it goes up a little bit, so that can be a bit difficult. What we need to do is go off to the left here and climb up from that side, but there are a couple of weird jumps for this section, so I'll try and explain them. So, first of all, we need to jump from the store frame to get on top of an invisible floor that's right next to these pipes here. Now we're on this floor, and then we can just walk off onto this first pipe, jump across to the second one, and ride this invisible floor off to this little gap in the texture here. And once we're right before that, we can just hold sprint and like wiggle around to the left a bit until we stand up. Now that we're standing up, there's this invisible sphere in front of us that we're going to need to jump around to the left, so let's just do that. Alright, now we're on the other side of the sphere. There's another one, so we're going to have to jump around that one too. We can get a bit more of a running start with this jump though. Alright, now we're on the other side of that sphere, and we can do a little geometry boost up this section. And now we're on top of here, and we can just run along to the Ark without needing to use the prop fly thingy. Yeah, and we just get in the bed. So, let's go into like fly mode or whatever it's called. Here's where the like tricky part is. So I'm going to turn on physics debug. Alright, from right here, this is where you're going to be jumping off of from this tall section to get on top of this invisible platform. It sticks off a bit to the left, and then we just drop onto these pipes and then get back up on top of this section. And then from here, let's get out of this. Game, please. Anyway, from this section, jump on top of this wooden pipe, and then we're going to crouch down underneath all of these spheres. And once we get to this point is where the section of the route gets a little bit difficult, because we have to jump around all of this geometry right here. But as long as you know where you're able to stand up right here, which is like right to the left of this texture gap, then you should be fine. But you do want to be standing up to make this jump, so you can get some better speed. And then after we jump around here, we just do another jump around that second sphere, and then we're able to get on top of this map. Try and do it with physics debug enabled, but it's a lot harder because the game's a bit laggier. Yeah, I made it though. Alright, so after this one, the second jump's a little bit easier because you have a better running start for this. Yeah, then we can get up on top of this section, and this is where the flat surface is, and then we're able to just boost up this section like normal. And that gets you on top of the map. So yeah, that's how you do this section without the prop hover at the end. If If you do it quickly, it should be faster, but it is a lot more difficult, so use this at your own risk. Thanks for watching.